Hi everybody and welcome back. Today we're chatting all about vitamin B12. You've really got to look far and wide when it comes to finding B12 if you're following a plant-based diet. Unfortunately, there are a lot of misconceptions about where we find B12 in plant-based foods. It's true that there is some B12 in fermented foods, mushrooms, and things like seaweed or spirulina, but these foods actually contain very small amounts. They can't be considered reliable sources. It's really important to know that nutritional yeast does not naturally contain B12, but that B12 has often been added to the product. So basically, humans have added B12 to the food product during processing. A lot of our nutritional yeast products in South Africa specifically have not been fortified with vitamin B12. So adding a ton of it to your food may not be doing anything for your B12 status. Take some time in the grocery store to look at the back of your food product to see if they've been fortified with B12. Look for added B12 in things like plant-based milks, nutritional yeast, of course, and some of your breakfast cereals, for an example. Yes, gut health is everything and will impact the absorption of B12 at the end of the day. And yes, bacteria in the gut do make B12, but the gut bugs that are responsible for making B12 are situated lower in the colon, and B12 is actually absorbed higher up in the small intestine. So again, we need to get B12 from our foods. We know that it's recommended for adults over 14 years old to get about 2.4 micrograms in per day, and that increases with age. But studies are now saying that somewhere between an intake of 4 to 7 micrograms daily might actually be better for optimal health. So should you supplement if you're on a plant-based diet with B12? Absolutely. If you're supplementing daily, then you should be aiming to get in about 25 micrograms of B12 in your capsule. If you turn around and read the ingredients, you'll see that cyanocobalamin is the main form of B12 that's been used, mainly because it's been extensively researched. But we know that people who smoke, have kidney issues, or have specific genetic variants as revealed by some of those nutrigenomic testing that your practitioner may do, may actually require another form of B12 known as methylcobalamin. So best to chat to a healthcare professional. So in summary, please ensure that you are doing the following if you're on a plant-based diet. Firstly, consume up to 3 fortified plant-based foods every single day. And secondly, try to spread out the intake of your fortified B12 foods because our cells can only absorb a certain amount at a specific time. If you're on a plant-based diet, make sure that you're consuming food as well as B12 food as well as supplementing, and chat to your dietitian about the specific forms of B12, the doses of intake, and ask about the relevant DNA or blood tests that may be necessary for you to be able to uncover what's happening with your B12 status. I really hope that you've learned something new today, and I'd love it if you would engage with me in the comment section below.